So Dozer is staring at me because I've got some peanut butter sandwich. And you'll love your peanut butter sandwich. Brony, did you want to do the honours of giving him a little bit of peanut butter sandwich?
You don't want any more of your lunch?
No, this one's specifically for the dogs.
Can you sit? Dozer, sit. I'm pretty sure you can. Sit. All right.
It's like this lady's not giving me my food. You're a good boy. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, baby.
Hello, bud. Hi. I don't have any. She's got it all.
Can you sit?
Ooh.
I know you can. You're just stubborn.
Buddy, every direction that I go, you're going the same direction. Oh.
Hello. Hi. You only want cuddles because I've got this. You only want cuddles because I've got this. Can you sit? Sit. I know you can.
He's just camera shy.
What are you doing? Oh, thank you. Kisses. Slobber on my face. Can you shake? You're watching Russell tear up the garden, aren't you?
Yeah, Dee's not going to be impressed. So we've got Russell his own digging spot, but he always chooses the garden instead. Your mama's going to be cranky. Oh, so gentle. Good boy.
Oh, you found the piece you dropped, did you? This is the last piece. It's the last melon.
Oh.
Okay.
Good
Rubbish
job.
in here. Let's get rid of that and pick that up later.
What was that?
Daisy, you want a donut? You want a donut? What are you doing? That's it. You ate it all. You ate it all. Hey? Hey? Now it's time for just cuddles. No. Yep. What's it? Go ahead.
So Dozer's been with us for about 6 months now. And he just seems to be getting more and more stressed. So he has his moments where he's a bit calmer. But in general, he just doesn't really rest. So he'll like pace a lot. Hey, bud.
He's a very independent boy. You found some crumbs. Did you find some crumbs?
So Bernie, when you've spent time with Dozer, what is it about him that sort of stands out to you? Like with his personality, is he like sweet? We know that he's not real playful because he's so stressed, but what is it that sort of makes him stand out as a dog?
I like him because like he has his moments where, you know, he wants to be with you, but then he's also happy to be on his own.
Yeah.
So he's a very, like I said, he's a very independent dog. He doesn't need a lot of interaction, but when he wants it, he'll come up and he'll get it off you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually a very easy dog. Come here, come here. Where are you going? Good boy. Hey? Hey? You don't know what's going on. So he's real sweet, he's real gentle, he's not jumpy, he's not boisterous. He does, when you're getting him out of the yard, sometimes like to nibble on your fingers when you're trying to open the gate.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a recent thing that started probably just because he's been in care for so long.
Yeah.
He's got his routine, he knows he goes out to the yard, the cement yards, and then he goes back to his kennel. He drags you back to his kennel.
Yeah.
Because he knows that that's where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's just got into such a routine now that he's trying to do other things that are a little bit different, but not too much, because he obviously doesn't really like change that much.
Yeah. So what kind of home do you think would suit Dozer?
Honestly, I think he'd make a good apartment dog, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like going for walks.
Yep.
He'll entertain himself, so he plays with toys on his terms, not when you want to play with toys. I've caught him a few times playing with a squeaky toy, which I think he destroyed because I haven't seen it for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he'd just be happy to chill in the house or in a backyard. He doesn't really like the outside world, so he doesn't need to be walked regularly.
Yep.
But if somebody wants to put in that effort to get him used to it, you know, after a while he might want to go for walks.
Yeah.
But he just needs someone that's willing to put in that time and effort, because he's obviously gone through trauma in his past.
Yeah.
Which is Kitty. Which has obviously made him the way he is.
Yeah. So I think I have mentioned, I don't know if I've done it in video form, but on his profile, we think that he might have been just tied up in a backyard previously, because he was super sweet and confident on lead, and then as soon as Don took him off lead to let him have some run around playtime, he literally just freaked out and wouldn't leave our side basically. So instead of having this fun off-lead experience, it just completely freaked him out. So yeah, he wouldn't need much, but I mean obviously once he's in a home and he gets comfortable, he may want to start going out for walks, but with the way he is at the facility, we don't think that that is potentially going to happen. But
so if someone's just looking for a companion, he'd be perfect.
yeah.
Like if they just want something else in their house, a living thing that, you know, they can give their love to occasionally, but is happy to do their own thing as well, he's the perfect dog.
Yeah.
And he's very low maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what a lot of people want.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like other animals.
Yeah.
So he needs a home where there's no other animals.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's happened to him in the past, he's obviously not, like, it's either made him scared of them, or whether he's been attacked by dogs before that's made him react the way he does now. But if someone, just wants a companion, someone in their home with them, like, he's perfect.
Yeah. And because even normally with a dog this young, we would recommend not necessarily going with elderly, but because he doesn't need to go out for walks, that's not the case for Dozer. So he's only a smaller staffy. He only weighs, I think I saw his charts, only like not even 18 kilos. So he's definitely smaller for a staffy. But yeah, he just needs somebody who's going to show him some love, show him that people aren't all bad, and that he can have that fun, love and experience of a home, hey?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here.
So obviously you've seen at the farm as well as now, he just keeps pacing backwards and forwards. He does settle when there's no other animals around. So if he was in a home environment, obviously he might be stressed for a little while he gets used to it all. But yeah, this is what he's like at the facility. He just doesn't seem to rest.
Hey buddy, what are you doing? There's people.
If you're interested in Dozer, or you might know someone who is, if you can share his post around, we would love to try and find him a home. His adoption fee has been completely subsidised for the right home. Obviously we're not just going to give him to anybody, they need to be a good fit for him. But yeah, if you're interested, please give us a yell. I'll put all of our details down the bottom. Yeah, we'd love to try and get him into a home sooner rather than later. He's already been here pretty much half of his life. We don't want him to be here much longer. As much as we love him, we want him to be part of a home and part of a family.
You can hear the dogs barking, can't you? Hey?
But look at that little face. Hey? That face and those ears, guys. Alright, thanks guys. Share him around, see if we can get him a home. Thank you. So I just want to show you so he's back in his safe space.
What's your safe spot? Good boy. Look at that tail wag.
So again guys, he's not good with other dogs, but as you can see he ran straight past all those other kennels just so he can get back into his kennel.